Okay, so what is the sum to infinity? Let's say you have a pattern. The first term is 100, right? The first term is 100. Then the next term is 10, right? 10. Then the next term is 1. If you look at this, you can see that it's a geometric number pattern. They are always multiplying by 1 over 10. Multiply by 1 over 10, right? Multiply by 1 over 10. What will happen to the next term? Next term will be what? 1 over 10, right? 1 over 10, which is what? 0 0.1. 0.1, right? What is the next term? Multiply by 1 over 10. It's going to be 0 0.01. What is the next term? 0.001. All right, you can see that it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's going to get to the point that it's 0.000000001, and your calculator will simply round it to what? To 0. Right, that's where the term sum to infinity comes in. So if your r it's what? Is between 0 and 1. It's between, so it's greater than 0 but it's less than 1. Then you can find what we call the sum to infinity, right? Let me show you what I mean by that. The sum to infinity is what? Is equals to a, right, divided by 1 minus r. This is what the sum to infinity. So in order to find the sum to infinity for this pattern, we're going to say, what is your a? Your 800, right, divided by 1 minus r. Your r is what? It's 1 over 10. So guys, if you forgot how to find the r is simply what? Tn plus 1 divided by Tn, right, which is going to be what? 10 divided by 100, right, which is going to be 1 over 10, right, if you forgot how to find the r. Then if you simply press this on your calculator, you're going to have 100 divided by 1 minus 1 over 10. It's going to give you what? 111.11. So what this means is that no matter how many terms you add, even if you add 1,000 terms, you're always going to get, this is the highest number that you can get. This is the sum to infinity, right? Then we also have to talk about something called what? Convergence and what? Divergence, right? What does these two terms mean, right? Let me do a slash right here, right? So convergence means that there's a sum to infinity. It looks something like this, right? The numbers are always gonna keep on what? Getting smaller and smaller and smaller until they reach what? 0. But this is what? Convergence, right? It only happens if what? Your r, it's what? It's between 0 and 1. That's the only time your number pattern will converge, or your number series, right? Your series. But for divergence, it actually looks something like this. It's increasing. I don't know how to draw it. Let's say it starts like this. It just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Like when you add the series, your numbers are gonna always go what? Higher and higher and higher and higher. They will never reach what you call a sum to infinity, right? I hope you understand the difference between what? Convergence and divergence. See you in the next video. Okay, let me finish writing this. Sorry. Divergence. The numbers keep on getting what? Bigger and bigger and bigger. But for convergence, they get smaller and smaller until they reach 0. Like they get closer to the 0. Hope you understand. See you in the next video.